to look at alcohol. The general formula for alcohol is CnH2n plus 1OH. How will you know is alcohol? Another name for alcohol is alkanol. It is alkanol. And how will you know? You know through OH. So we want to classification of alkanol. How we classify alkanol? Now we can classify it according to one. We can classify it according to the number of OH. That means the number of hydroxy. That's number one. How we can classify. So we have something like this. OH. So H. So this is what we call ethanol. We call it ethanol. 1, 2, 3. OH. You have 2 OH, or you can decide to have it in this form. OH, another OH. According to OH, we call it, this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 1,2-dihydroxy, depending on how you want to name it. Dihydroxy ethane, or propane. You name it according to 1, 2, 3. Another name for this, you don't call it dihydroxy propane. You call it 1, 2. So we call it propan 1,2-diol. Propan 1,2-diol, 1,2-dihydroxy propane. Then we have OH. Three of it. We call it. 3 of this we call it 1. Depending. Remember, this was propan 1, 2. So this one can be propan 1, 2, 3. Triol. Now we can classify it. Another classification is according to H. Another classification is according to H plus. Classification according to H plus, according to the number of H, or according to H or according to R, depending. R can be CH3 and a key group. So we have 1. We have something like this. So we have OH. So when we have CH3, we have H. So when we have 2H or 1CH3, like this, 1CH3, like this, we call it priming alkanol. Then when we have something like this, 1, 2, 3. We have OH. We have H. Let me just continue using a typical example. When we have CH3, we have 2 CH3 or 1H. They call it secondary alkanol. We call it secondary alkanol. Now the third one is when we have it according to CH3, OH, CH3. So when we have 3CH3 or no hydrogen at all, no hydrogen, we call it tertiary alkanol. We call it tertiary alkanol. So like this one, if you have to name this, we name it 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is propan 2, O. Then this is 1, 2, 3. This is 2-methyl, propanol, 2-methyl propanol. Now the third one, the third classification. I want to look at the third classification. So the third classification that we can have, if according to the number of the cyclic or no cyclic, although this one is not very common general one. So it can be according to, the third one can be according to molecular configuration. It can be according to molecular configuration. So maybe cyclic, aliphatic, cyclic, or heterocyclic. So aliphatic, when we say aliphatic, we have 1, 2, we have it like that. So cyclic is a straight chain. So we have OH, we have H. So this is 1, 2, 3, and this is propanol. We have another one that we call it according to, it can be cyclic. So when it's according to cyclic is like this. So you can have something like this. We have OH. So when we have something like this, we can call it hexanol. So the third one that we have is number 3. It can be according to It can be according to, depending, it can be normal cyclic too. We can have normal cyclic like this, and we don't even want to call it hexanol. Like this one, we can call it cyclohexanol. So, like that. Let me give you just an exercise to try. I want to give you an exercise to try. Just an exercise to try. Just an exercise to try. Exercise. We have one. You will tell me which classification is this. You will tell me which classification is this. You tell me which classification is this. Tell me the kind of classification it is. You tell me the kind of classification this is. What type of classification is this? What type of classification is this? We have that. We have another one. You tell me what kind of classification. So I want you to classify. Classification of alkanol. So you tell me the kind of classification it is. You tell me the kind of classification. The kind of classification is it CH3. So we have CH3. We have CH3. So you tell me the kind of classification it is. So the fourth one. The fourth one. The fourth one. You tell me the kind of classification it is. So the fourth one, we have something like this. So let's have something like this. We have something like this. OH. So we have something like this. So that's basically. Sure. Try.